Welcome to the D&D world, guys. I walked right by the Capcom booth and I heard the familiar music that I've been hearing since I was a little kid. And you know I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons. Now with Dungeons & Dragons, it's just like this. It's 4 buttons that you use, and 4 buttons is just the attack, jump, item wheel, and also use item. Now item wheel, you may have seen it from things like Secret of Mana where you just press X and it kind of made a wheel, but this was the first time I ever saw it, which is super cool. The item wheels, in terms of this, there's a heavy RPG element within it because depending on what you keep, your gear changes all the time. And there's a secret passageways, and hopefully I can show you. See, right up here is a secret passageway after you kill all those dudes, and you can decide to pick it up. Now the thief, the fighter, the dwarf, everyone has special moves. See, if they do like a Hadouken down forward, and she does that kind of slice move. She can jump, double jump, only the thief can. So I'll do the item wheel, pick up some rocks. So pick up that, pick up a dagger, throw it around, and all the bestiary from the Dungeons & Dragons. The fact that there is an actual beholder boss in this game too, that's so nerd boner right there. I mean, it's just great. And all the artwork here that you see here is actually done by Kinu-sensei as well. It's really her style. So this is just a good blast from the past of a game that really represents things that made people fall in love with Capcom. Now I just went in that little hole. I'm waiting for my friend to go in. Yeah. Thanks, man. So right away, there's a lot of treasure. See, I just went in the secret room. There's multiple branching paths in this game. See, there's a mace right there that you can pick up, and in that mace, it's just another weapon that you can select from your wheel. Now, if it goes away, it goes away. But you can also pick different weapons. So see, I have a hammer. A hammer works against like Griffin characters or actual, see, like jumping characters like that. So once you know your weaponry, bestiary, then you know exactly what to do. And then the thief should be able to pick these locks if I beat it enough. But I gotta take care of these skeletons first. It feels just like the arcade, that's what I remember. This is so cool, man. Honestly, I know next gen is like there and all, but this really, and after this, I'm probably gonna play Dragon's Crown, and it's just gonna be too good. So, anyways, Dungeons & Dragons, welcome to the D&D world. Oh guys, I got a treat for you, man. Standing next to me right now is Derek Neal, the producer for Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystara. Now, this is just mind-blowing, the fact that you just showed up. Thank you so much for being here. The fact that you made this game, really, I want to ask you right away, what brought this game about? Because it's been a long time coming.
So we at Capcom have a tradition of doing our best to try and give our fans what they want and bring them the things that they're asking for. We did this game called Street Fighter III Third Strike Online Edition a couple years back. And after we put that out, we put out a call to our fans and said, hey guys, what other games do you want to see us give this treatment to? You know, what other games from the past or things that you really love that you would like to see brought back? And we've slowly been working our way through all the fan requests that have come off of that. We did Marvel vs. Capcom Origins, Darkstalkers Resurrections, and now we've finally gotten to the crowd of fans who have been asking us to re-release these Dungeons & Dragons games. So these are for you guys. You know, when you actually see the game, you'll see that a lot of love, a lot of heart has been put into it. And that is really just us trying to give back to the community and say, hey guys, you asked for this, here it is.
That's true, because I've seen you guys coming up with DuckTales and even Mega Man for Smash Brothers as well, and also for this case, I mean, what kind of differences when you're talking about love, because this is a game from the past, and that nostalgia factor is huge. What do you guys add to this game? What can people expect?
So first of all, one of the really important things is we've tried to preserve everything that made the original game special. So these are emulations of the original arcade version of the game. It's not the Saturn version, it's not, you know, various other versions that existed. It's the original arcade version of these games. Even a bunch of the bugs and things that happened in the original arcade version will happen in this version. And not only that, the changes and things that we've made are really upgrades to the wrapper, not to the gameplay, not changes to the core game experience. So, for example, we've added achievements and trophies. We've added 4-player online multiplayer with drop-in, drop-out, just like the arcade. So you can be playing a game, your buddy can come, he can get bored and leave, and someone else can come and join, and you can be rocking 4 players as you wish. And of course, it uses GGPO for networking. I don't know if you know our previous games in the series, but they have received really great applause from the community for how good the networking's been in those games. So we've borrowed that netcode for this game as well, so that you'll have a really excellent online experience that's virtually lag-free.
Oh, man.
So we hope you guys enjoy that. In addition, the Wizards of the Coast guys have been awesome working with us on this. They hooked us up with a ton of art from back in the days, the original concept art for the game, and a bunch of other things related to it. So you'll find a huge vault full of unlockable stuff that's got just tons of original art and special things that you guys might remember. So when you're fighting the enemies like the hobgoblins and the owlbears and stuff, you want to see where those come from. Yeah. The original like D&D concept art is in there.
Will there also be the Kuni-sensei art as well?
So I can't reveal everything that's in there right now. So you guys are gonna have to buy the game, check it out and see it, or check out what's been revealed through our trailers. But there is some more stuff. So one other thing that we've added are these series of dynamic challenges that will pop up as you play and prompt you to do things like collect certain amounts of gold, kill certain numbers of monsters, use certain special attacks, things like that. And you get rewards to unlock content in the game as you complete those quests. They kind of pop up on the side, so the original 4:3 aspect ratio from the arcade is maintained, and that extra space on the sides we use to tell you about these things you might want to accomplish. We've got a character visualizer that gives you all kinds of stats about what you're doing in the game. It tells you what characters you've played the most, what percentage of the different items you've collected, how many of the different storylines you've managed to play through. And finally, we've got a whole set of unlockable house rules, which are basically, once you're done playing the game, once you've unlocked everything, once you've been through all of the different possible incarnations and storylines and things, of which there are a lot, you can then start tweaking around the gameplay to be different to your tastes. So we have a vampirism one, for example, that makes it so your attacks drain energy from the enemies.
Oh, wow.
Ones that make it rain gold, or you know, just all kinds of make it so you die in one hit, or that enemies die in one hit. Just all kinds of things to change up the game experience.
That sounds really good. Don't spoil anymore. I think that is really exciting for what you said so far.
But wait!
Oh my god!
It's a 2-game package for the price of one. So you get both Tower of Doom, and Shadows of Mystara.
Yeah. So this is really exciting.
Price of one.
Well, okay, this one final question that I asked you that's on a lot of people's minds as well. Once they saw this get announced, after this, Aliens vs. Predator? Yeah?
All I can say is that this game and the previous games in the series we've done are proof that Capcom listens to its fans about what games it bring back. So if you have a particular game that you want us to bring back, be vocal about it, email us, go to the forums and talk about it, because all of the ideas for these games come fundamentally from you guys. So shout it out to us and we'll try our best to make it happen.
All right, you hear that straight from Derek Neal, producer of Dungeons & Dragons, Chronicles of Mystara. Shout out for the games you guys want, because they will probably deliver. I mean, I know a list that I want to do. Thank you so much for that. That was very informative.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you for making this game, too.
No problem.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.